blowing across the track. I always consult Graham Haswell for the temperature. What do you reckon, Hula? I'm going about 26.
About 25 and a bit.
25, he reckons? 25 and a bit. All right. Well, so it's about 25 and a bit. And it's a nice afternoon. Favourite for the first, number 2, Serious Darcy at 380, just ahead of number 1, Line Gauge at 390. Green light for the first of 10. Ready. Racing, and Line Gauge began very fast off the inside and went to the lead by 3. Over Star of Fortune, Wally's Way, followed there by Maureen's Magic. Well back then is Fawn Lorien, My Filipino Boy, Serious Darcy and Little Micro, the last one. Round the corner though, Line Gauge is off and gone, dashed away. Line Gauge won it easily. Second went to Wally's Way. Third, Fawn Lorien, and fourth in then was Serious Darcy, so the outside dogs never got into the fray at all. Then Little Micro, Maureen's Magic, Star of Fortune, My Filipino Boy in about 19 even. 1 Line Gauge, 280 and 130. 4 Wally's Way, 260. 3 Fawn Lorien, 150. And I think just for good measure, number 2 will wind up 4th. Yes, it has. 1432. 1432. Spring afternoon in Brisbane. In they go. 331 metres for this maiden stake. Camille, the starter, calling them in. Yes, Razor Redneck is our Tatsbet favourite here. One dog won the first race by panels of fencing. And a lot of punters think Razor Redneck will win this one. Trained by John Quarman. It's had 5 starts for 1 second. But box 1 certainly an advantage here from this start. Green light. Ready. Racing. Razor Redneck about 4th or 5th away. I'd say it's history now because Razzle Shazzle pinged out and went straight to the early lead from Tiny Test, followed there by Small Time. And then Razor Redneck is 4th. Extremely wide was Lucky Kiwi from Graz, and then came Classy Blonde. But up the straight, it's all Razzle Shazzle. Razzle Shazzle has won from Small Time and Razor Redneck. 4th in then was Tiny Test. They were followed then by Graz, further back Classy Blonde, and then came Lucky Kiwi. And there's another one here has turned around and going back in the reverse direction. It's the 7 Gambler's Folly. 6 Razzle Shazzle is the winner. Trained by Craig Chandler at Buchan, which is down near Beenleigh, about halfway between Brisbane and the Gold Coast, to give you a geography lesson. Number 6 Razzle Shazzle takes it out in easy style. Daughter of Fears the Phonic, the English import, out of Tranquil Trend, and Razzle Shazzle has won easily. Now let's check them. 6-5-1-10. 6-5-1-10. Here at Albion Park. Obviously a race formerly run at the Gold Coast, but there's been 4 runnings here. And we've got a crackerjack field in that Group 3 race here tomorrow night. Jetta's Girl for Tony Brett out in box 8, the fastest heat winner last week. But 4 runnings of the Gold Coast Cup here at Albion Park since the Gold Coast closed. The winners have been from boxes 1 and 2, so the 8 might be difficult. Anyway, that's tomorrow night. Green light. Away they go, and Controversy, the outsider of the field, pinged out and went straight to the lead. And even this far from home, you'd have to say it'll win. Ozjack Express second, followed there by Diamond Chisel, and then came Junior Enforcer, Ugly Swan. Well back at Serena's Sister, She's a Believer. Yeah, the outsider, Controversy, well clear, and Controversy won it easily. Ozjack Express second, Diamond Chisel third, Ugly Swan ran 4th. And then came, further back was Junior Enforcer, Serena's Sister, She's a Believer, and Star Enterprise about the last one home, and that is the rank outsider in the 8-dog field, $35.20, the win on Tatsbet. And won like an even money favourite. Pinged, gave nothing a chance. Number 4, Controversy. I suppose you might say created a controversy. Trained by Michael James, for Bo Nicholson, by Cosmic Rumble out of JJ's Dancer. And had won her maiden at Bundaberg. This has come from the Tuscany Sally, trained by Bill Elson. Hara's Derrick by Kerry Myers. Third pick Tatsbet is number 4 Bully Blue Boy for Ross Ogden, 6.30. And then you go number 7 Yukai Sheila for John Reimer at $11.30. Or $1.90 now Tuscany Sally. So golly, she firms right up late in proceedings. A daughter of Surf Lorien and Pakamin Sin is Tuscany Sally. She's now $1.90 off the inside box. They're behind the semaphore board there. I can only assume they're being loaded. Yep, there's Camille the starter giving the big wave to Graham Haswell to set the lure in motion. Ready now, green light. Away. Tuscany Sally begins brilliantly off the inside, makes full use of that draw and goes to the lead. Total Fantasy goes up to second, then Incandescent. They're clear of Hara's Derek, Bully Blue Boy, and then came Silky Star, Yukai Sheila, Hanifai's Diamond, the last one. Tuscany Sally does it well round the turn. Incandescent back to the inside. Tuscany Sally still in front. Tuscany Sally a half length to Incandescent. Bully Blue Boy third, and Hara's Derek ran fourth. So there's another one where all the inside boxes have run the first four. Then Total Fantasy, Silky Star, and well back is Hanifai's Diamond with Yukai Sheila. 1 Tuscany Sally, $1.70 and $1. 2 Incandescent, $2.50. 4 Bully Blue Boy at $2.50, and the 3 will wind up fourth. So, as happened in an earlier race, the first 4 went to the inside boxes. It's 1, 2, 4, 3 official. 1, 2, 4, 3. 1, 2, 4, and 3. Twins from the Sunshine Coast. 8 Loki's Mistress, Terry Burton from Cedar Vale, out in the south side of town, $5.20. And 2 Kathy's Wish for Margaret Quarrell at $5.30 is the jackpot dock. 600 metres, about 1 1/3 laps of the track here, not quite a lap and a half, about a lap and a third. And the green light on, the first leg of the quaddie, 2:40, number 6 Eleazar. They're away, or Eleazar blew the start. Fast out, Sav's Girl takes the early lead. Cav's Wish coming up on the inside to join it, and Don't Tell Mick went up to third, followed by Crimson Tide, then Eleazar. Glass was well back, and Loki's Mistress is one of the last. Into the back, and Sav's Girl assumes control by a length and a half on Kathy's Wish. 1.5 Crimson Tide, and then came Glass. They're clear of Eleazar. Further back, Loki's Mistress, and Don't Tell Mick dropped out last. On the turn, Sav's Girl still does it well. Crimson Tide and Kathy's Wish are trying hard. Sav's Girl with a goodly kick though. Sav's Girl is too good from Crimson Tide. Late on the scene, Eleazar got third in front of Kathy's Wish. Followed back behind them then by Loki's Mistress. Glass was one of the last in company there with Don't Tell Mick. 4 Sav's Girl, $5 and $1.60 for the first leg of the quaddie. 3 Crimson Tide, $5.20. 6 Eleazar late on the scene, $1.30 for third. The one was a late scratch, so you will find 3 place dividends on the TABs. It's 4, 3, 6 and 2. 4, 3, 6 and 2. Fincher at Redcliffe tonight. He could drop in and have a look at the BG's tribute on the way. I haven't seen that yet. They say it's quite spectacular. I've got to do that one of these days. You seen it, Hilla? The Johnny Farnham one, yeah, righto. Go the BG's every time. Green light, set. Off now. Out fast there was Post Box, tackled by Faithful Mustang, and through in the middle goes Hanson Jed up to the first turn, and Hanson Jed takes the lead by a length and a half. Cindy Special in hot pursuit. 5 lengths away came Rumble Comet to third, then came Magic Bessie, and further back then was DGJC from Post Box, and Star Speed is one of the last that come off the back with Faithful Mustang on the turn, and Cindy Special went right up on the inside and grabbed the lead. Rumble Comet into the fray as well. Cindy Special, Rumble Comet, they come to the wire. Rumble Comet went home and beat Cindy Special in a photo. DJJE third, and Magic Bessie would wind up fourth. Behind those then Star Speed, Cindy Special, Hanson Jed, and also, not Cindy Special, Post Box, and also Faithful Mustang. Strong finishing win. How's this for a coincidence? The first leg of the quaddie, the winner paid $5 exactly. And the second leg, the winners paid $5 as well. Exactly. 5 Rumble Comet, $5 and $1.80. 6 Cindy Special, $1.40. 7 is third. Saturday, non-tab in southeast Queensland at beautiful Gayndah, an historic track. And people in the North Burnett, get out there and support your local club. Always a great day at the Gayndah races there on this Saturday. Righto, green light. They're set. Off now. Hope's Fantasy out wide, dwelled a little bit, going fast, Vibrant Speed, but Hope's Fantasy now gets up into second placing, followed there by Olimba Swift. Over on the inside of those came Don't Blink, followed by Spencer George, and then came Busy Rumble. Well out of proceedings is Hanson Houdini with Bojangles Best. Hope's Fantasy took off down the back and shot away. Don't Blink coming after it 3 lengths away. Then came Busy Rumble, Spencer George, and further back was Olimba Swift. Hope's Fantasy, the front runner up the home straight, doing it well, and Hope's Fantasy gets the prize. Don't Don't Blink is second. Busy Rumble third. Fourth in Olympus Swift, I'd say. Then came Spencer George. They were followed by Bojangles Best, Hanson Houdini, and Vibrant Speed was the last to arrive. 8 Hopes Fantasy, well, no flash odds, but has won. $1.60 and $1. 1 Don't Blink at $2.60. 6 Busy Rumble 150. You're looking at 8165 here. Olympus Swift should wind up fourth. Looks like 8165. Hopes Fantasy, Don't Blink, Busy Rumble, Olympus Swift. 8165. And only a neck at the first leg of the quaddie. Went to 4 Sav's Girl, paid $5. Second leg to number 5 Rumble Comet, paid $5. And the third leg, number 8 Hopes Fantasy, $1.60. Rightio, Rod, they're going into the traps here at the 395 metres mark behind the semaphore board, which serves as the information board for greyhound and harness meetings at this venue. $2.80, number 4 Black Attitude. Green light. Ready. Racing. Black Attitude away only fairly. Got squeezed up early and dashing clear is Blackberry into the back. And now getting up on the inside, Bit Breezy. Bit Breezy tackled by Barrett Timer. Have a look at Black Attitude come at them. The big sweep followed there by Spring Justice getting through. Behind these Sporting Speed and In Harmony round the corner. Spring Justice railed through, grabbed the lead, got away. And Spring Justice is too good for Claudio's Comet. Tight third, Barrett Time or Sporting Speed. And then came In Harmony, Blackberry. And the other pair were tight and bumping going across the wire. Black Attitude and Bit Breezy. 3285, I would suggest. 3 Spring Justice for Cole Byers at $9.80 puts value in the trifecta, well, it does in the trifecta, in the quaddie as well, eh? 3 Spring Justice, $9.80 and $1.90. Railed through a packed bunch going around the top circle and has gone on to victory. 3285 official, 3285 in 22 and 94. So good luck to everybody racing at Capalaba on Saturday, in particular in the Michael Miller Memorial. Pause down, number 1, $2, so it's trimming. Firming all the time. Here's number 1, pause down now into $2 for Alec Green. He's only had the 1 win from 6 goes, but might improve here on that strike rate. We'll soon know. Green light. Racing. Pause down, hopped out well, and so too did New Gold Dream, and round the outside My Fantasia. In trouble were Yahoo Control, Huey Trick and Harbinger. Down the back and pause down. Out by a length and a half on My Fantasia. 4 lengths then to Bonsai Attack third. Clear of New Gold Dream and further back was Huey Trick, but pause down dashed away, and pause down's coming right away to win it easily. My Fantasia second, Bonsai Attack third, New Gold Dream fourth. And then came Yahoo Control, Harbinger, and last of all, Huey Trick. And about, gee, it's a good run, 22 and 6. The track record's about 22 and 5, if I recall correctly. Let me have a check here. 22.51, Chavez. And this one's gone 22.67. Excellent win. Raced right away in the run home. The numbers are 1, 6, 8 and 5. 1, 6, 8 and 5. Pause down. Bit chilly rapid set. Alec Green for Glenn Abbott. $2 and $1. At the gates Belmont, so we're going to get away here okay, because I can see the red dog being boxed, which means the others can't be too far away from being loaded as well. 395 metres, the last of 10. Gold Coast Cup here tomorrow night. Green light now. Winning Hearts at $2.90. Racing, Winning Hearts ordinary away. First to go was Larkhill Lockie, a half in front of Hope Diamond. They raced right away from Arctic Blast, followed there by Narrative. And then came Winning Hearts, Mysterious Sun, Bo Gilliman. Last of all is Baby Bad Girl. Coming up to the home turn, Larkhill Lockie just in front. Hope Diamond coming after it. Hope Diamond and Larkhill Lockie. Hope Diamond went home the better. Wins the last from Larkhill Lockie. Third was Arctic Blast. Winning Hearts fourth after a moderate beginning. And then came Mysterious Sun, Bo Gilliman, Baby Bad Girl. Last Narrative in about 23 even. 4 wins the last. Hope Diamond, $5.50 and $1.90 for Laurie Mettiard. $5.50 and $1.90. 3 Larkhill Lockie, $1.60. 1 Arctic Blast at $2.30. The race time 23.06. And the winner Hope Diamond in a keen battle with Larkhill Lockie up to the home.